Zach is stealing some good deals over here.
That's because I want you to feel like you have a voice on this channel. $12,000 a piece. Today I am going to tell you the story about how I added not one, but 2 monster aquariums to my collection. And when I say monster aquariums, I mean true monsters of aquariums. They are so heavy that they would break any upper floor in my house. They're so big they don't fit through the door to my house. And they are just absolute beasts for a number of different reasons, and we'll get into that. But for those of you that do not know, my name is Zach. This is SC Fish Keeping. I appreciate you stopping by. Please hit that subscribe button down below if you have not already. And as always, a very special thank you to each and every one of my members. You might notice behind me, I added some driftwood to my pond, and it's massive. But anyway, let's get back to the big tanks. It all started last week, so I'm gonna throw you back last week to a very cold, early morning. Good morning. Welcome to cold Omaha, Nebraska at officially 3:51 a.m. I am about to start a drive from Omaha, Nebraska to Chicago with this big old thing, which you can't see and it's cold, so I just wanna like, whew, that's better. So yeah, I am about to start the drive from Omaha, Nebraska to Chicago, Illinois to pick up 2 of the biggest aquariums I have ever had. Well, literally the biggest aquariums I have ever had. I've only seen them in pictures. Oh, it's early. So let's hit the road.
6.5 hours later.
And just like that, we are here. We are in the wonderful city of Chicago, and we are about to pick up something very big. Super helpful, man.
I had a forklift yesterday.
Oh, you had a forklift yesterday? They came from Nebraska to get these things. They just got here this morning.
Hey, how are you?
Good, I'm Joe.
Goes. Okay, well that's fine. We're good.
Just let it go and see what the hell happens.
I'll catch it. Just have to lift a little bit. Just take that side.
Look at this freaking beast of a man picking up that big tank. Jesus Christ.
It's heavy. Yeah, it's real heavy. Yeah, it's sleek. You guys ready? One more. It's up there. Let's all get back here then. Guys are beasts.
Alright, you might want to tie it up a little.
I think if they kind of go at an angle, yeah.
Yeah, at least nothing else. If nothing else, put the front one at an angle. That way, this one can go in and have plenty of space. Yeah.
This way.
That way and that way, right?
Spin it this way. Zach is stealing some good deals over here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice tip. Really nice.
There you go.
Welcome to Chicago weather.
Yeah, right? One down.
It was nice yesterday.
Yeah. So I'll just stand here and let everybody else do all the hard work. But so obviously these tanks are super, super heavy. We'll go over like all the specifics on what makes these things so special and such a great deal. But yeah, the second big tank, we're gonna get this loaded up, and I'm probably not gonna be able to just keep talking to the camera, so I should probably put you down for a second. They are loaded in here, and I know it is absolutely impossible to get the like true size of this. Like, let me turn on this light here and see if I can give you something. This is a 12-foot deep trailer, and we have 2 massive fish tanks in here. I mean, I'm geeking out a little bit, but so we're gonna get this thing locked up. We're gonna get closed up. We got styrofoam, we got blankets, we got boxes, we got all kinds of stuff in here to keep this thing secure and to keep it from moving. But I want to show you some of the cool fish that are inside to kind of break up the fact that I'm just buying tanks and driving. So let's go inside. Well, I got to move the trailer out of their driveway. And that brings us back to the present. Back here in Omaha, in my garage, you can see I opened the door so you can actually see that big piece of driftwood over there. You can also see that big one of two giant 300-gallon IBC totes that I'm gonna do something with. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with those. If you have any suggestions, let me know down below on them. But anyway, so we are here and the big tanks are back there. I mean, can you even, how far back do I have to go before you guys can get the size of these things? I know the video doesn't do this justice, but these things are absolutely massive. So you have the bow front here, and then this one is one of the most unique tanks I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like this. This is an inverted bow. It's concave, obviously, it goes in. But when this tank lines up with this tank, do you see that effect? Look at that. It makes a wave. Each of these tanks is 6 feet long. Actually, this one, the concave one, is 6 feet by 3 feet to the end here, and then it's 30 inches in the middle, where the bow front is like 24 inches by 30 inches and then still 6 feet. So that makes this one about 250 gallons, and this one is about 270 gallons. So that's over 500 gallons of aquarium that are gonna make this really cool like wave effect, and I'm super excited about that. Here's the story of these tanks. This is how I came to get them. My buddy Joe got a message from his buddy Gino, who runs Pleco Paradise, who got a message from a fish store in Chicago saying they were taking down a bunch of their display aquariums and offered them to him. Well, he bought one of them and then he messaged Joe and then Joe messaged me and Joe said, hey, how do you feel about going to Chicago to pick up some fish tanks? I said, tell me the story. He filled me in, I rented a U-Haul trailer, and I was driving to Chicago like 36 hours later. So you're probably wondering, Zach, other than the size of these tanks, why was it so important for you to rush off and pick these things up before anybody else had a chance to get them? Well, a number of different reasons. I don't know if you know anything about tanks, but these are made by the brand Oceanic. They're Oceanic made tanks. And these things are almost indestructible. This right here, and this is not your little plastic trim that comes on the normal tanks you buy. This is steel. These are steel framed tanks. The seals are all impeccable, and this bottom is a slate bottom. These things are meant to last, and these things are not cheap. One of the guys that was there helping me out actually worked at the store when they installed these things, and these things fully set up cost that store $12,000 a piece. These things are custom made for that store to have that wave effect and cost them $12,000 a piece. Did I mention they cost $12,000? So I have 2 of them. That's $24,000 if I were to buy these things, you know, at the same time as the store. So obviously I did not pay anywhere close to $24,000. I got an absolute steal for these tanks. But do you now get an idea why I felt I needed to rush up there and pick these things up? Just look at this one more time. Just picture them lined up, perfect wave, touching. I'll build the stand so they can touch on that side so you don't even have that seam there. But up, all this junk gone, centered on that wall, you know, backlight them or something like that. Custom made stands. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. Just the vision that I have for this room, the things I'm thinking, oh, I'm so excited. And I hope that you guys are as well. Now, I am super excited about everything that we have going on, but one of the things that's most important to me is you that watch my videos that are subscribed. I want you to feel like you can not only be excited about it, but you have a say in what we're gonna put in here and how we're gonna set it up. So when I say go comment, that's because I want you to feel like you have a voice on this channel. I wouldn't be where I'm at on YouTube if it wasn't for each one of you that watches and subscribes. And honestly, I wouldn't have been in a position where I could buy these tanks and be able to put them here if it wasn't for you guys as well. So let me know what you want to see in this fish room. Let me know what projects you want to see, what kind of fish, what kind of oddball stuff you want to see, because I want you to be just as excited about this and being able to watch it and be a part of it as I am. So let me know. And lastly, I need to say a couple quick thank yous. Thank you to Bearski. If you guys don't know Bearski from the Bearski Method YouTube channel, he is an absolute beast of a man. And he met me up in Chicago and he helped get these tanks loaded onto the trailer. Without him, I am not a beast of a man, so we would not have been able to get these things loaded up and down here. So special thank you to him. Thank you to Gino from Pleco Paradise. They would not let me pay for these tanks over the phone, which means they would not be able to hold them. So Gino actually drove to the store and paid for them, and then I paid him back. So he actually got these things locked down and facilitated the whole thing. Special thank you to Joe, my buddy from Omaha, who just had surgery on his arm, but rode with me all the way from Omaha to Chicago to help get these things loaded up the best he physically could. So thank you for just coming with me and making sure that this was all possible. And then special thanks to everybody else that helped me out up there. Gino's cousin Mario helped, some people from the store helped. And then thanks to everyone once I got back in Omaha, Adam, Trevor, Nick, my dad, everyone that helped me get these things off the trailer. Yeah, thank you. But with all those thank yous out of the way, I hope you guys are as excited about this as I am. I keep saying that, but I'm so excited. I'm so ecstatic. Never did I think I would be able to do something like this. And again, it's all because of you. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Remember, this is Zach with SC Fish Keeping, reminding you that every fish is a keeper. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. See you.